What will this total lunar blood moon eclipse bring me is the question that we are asking the tarot today. Events like these inspire me, okay, because, the world just kind of comes together and, something special is about to happen. And it's special because it's rare. In order for a blood moon to occur, in order for the moon to get that shade of red, which is crimson red, which is beautiful, you need a total lunar eclipse and a full moon, which is an incredibly rare event. Now, the scary thing about this moon is it being a blood moon. It essentially speaks of chaos. It speaks of darkness. It speaks towards the shadows. It speaks towards calamity. And we're seeing it on a macro level in the world. And I know that you guys, we all operate on this kind of micro environment where we clock in, we clock out, we go home, we kiss grandma on the forehead, and we go to sleep and we watch our shows. And that's it, right? But on a macro level, crazy stuff is going on, guys. I mean, insane. I don't have time to go over everything, but it's pretty crazy. A war has just been handed over to a nation. We're not going to talk about it. But economically speaking, if you look at the stock market right now, it's all red. Okay, it's literally the blood moon crimson red, because the market is selling off. We're in correction territory. People are literally crying right now. So, and now we've got this blood moon. So we've got to do tarot reading. We have to do a tarot reading, right? So this is just going to be a collective message. We're just going to shuffle, and we're going to see exactly what card we get. And the first card out is the World. I mean, we were just talking about the world and world events, and we got the World. So the World signals a shift, an ending, and obviously for there to be dynamic shift, you need chaos. It's that Joker archetype. When things have grown so stagnant, when things have just been so boring, you need something to come and shake up a system. And so that's kind of what we're seeing. We're seeing a destabilization of the financial system, our economic system. On a macro level, stuff is changing rapidly, and we're going to start seeing it kind of just creep down and trickle down into our own little personal lives. But this has to happen. It's a healthy shift. That's what the World promises. It's the ending of a cycle. It's the beginning of a new cycle. But the fact that it's upright, it just signals, it signals a time of accomplishment. It just signals a time of success and glory. Now, success, glory can look very different to many different people. Someone's success can be someone else's calamity, right? So who are the winners and the losers? That's really the question we should be asking. But we're just going to keep throwing cards. So we've got the Alchemist, we've got the Eight of Cups, and then now we've got the Four of Wands. So now we're just going to kind of get into more of a personal reading here. Like, well, how is this energy going to affect you? Well, number one, it's going to provide you with an understanding of skills that you didn't even know you had. You guys remember that I'm about to reveal my age, but if you guys ever saw the show Heroes, right? They got their powers during a full lunar eclipse, right? Funny stuff, right? So you got the Alchemist, which essentially has the four elements at his disposal. This is the kind of energy of a man who has everything in front of him. He's got the money, he's got the power, he's got the dynamism, he's got the charisma. The Alchemist is he's just the guy, right? He's the guy that has it all. And so Superman vibes with the Alchemist. This is the kind of energy with the Four of Wands and the Eight of Cups that says that you're going to gain some kind of new skill. You're going to gain some kind of new tool that will allow you to continue and move forward to whatever comes next. It's like a video game. It's like you beat a level, now you gain a tool, and that tool is going to help you. Now, here's the thing. It requires a sacrifice. Ooh. And there's a card on the bottom, Three of Wands reversed, which magnifies the message. Okay, it's going to require a sacrifice on your part. See, and that's the beautiful thing about the blood moon vibes, right? It's like, you got to give something up, right? So with the Eight of Cups, in order for you to have whatever new skill, whatever this new thing is, you have to give whatever the heck it is that you need to give up. And here's the thing, it's reversed, so you don't want to give it up. Whatever this is, right? Here we have someone who's walking away from 8 cups. And these are 8 cups that are full. There's so much happiness and joy. But why is he upset and walking away from them? Right? If there's so much joy. Well, they're reversed. These cups have already spilled, but you're holding on to empty cups. Why? So that's a question to ask yourself, right? A full cup is filled with love. It's filled with care. It's filled with, it's filled with such desire. An empty cup is a cup that's essentially filled with absolutely freaking nothing, right? So if you know that this thing, whatever this thing is, right, whether it's a job opportunity, whether it's a person, whether it's some kind of event, whatever this thing that's kind of holding you down is, a friend, you got to release it, maybe even worry, in order for you to make space for this new skill, this new tool that you are going to receive that's going to help you and aid you. Now, in what area will this tool help and aid the most? You've got the Four of Wands, which is the card of, there's multiple meanings to the Four of Wands. Here we have 2 people standing in front of a house that they obviously bought, right? This is a couple. Ultimately, it feels like they're married, right? Like it feels like a marriage. It feels like they're going through vows. And so with the Four of Wands, what we have is kind of twin flame energy, twin flame vibes, right? A relationship, a building up of something. So it's going to help you the most in your home and building your home. So for those of you that are just very desirous of buying your first home or house, or in order for you, I'm speaking to you guys directly, in order for you to achieve that goal, you got to let go of something. You got to find out what that is. And the only other clue of what that might be is the Three of Wands, right? So this is something that you put a lot of effort and you made a lot of plans with, and you realize like, okay, this is not going anywhere, right? Like this is not what I signed up for. This thing has just changed and blown up in my face. If you find yourself trying to remember how things were, right, it's like the cup is empty. You're done. You got to move on. So that's the message from the tarot. Now, we are going to throw 4 oracle cards from the Lunar Oracle deck, because obviously in an event like this, we need these cards. All right, so first card out, work through your feelings. Work through your feelings. Okay, that makes sense, right? We did get that 8 of cups. You're not going to want to let whatever this thing is go, right? And it is, it is cups. So this is talking about love. This is a person, in my opinion, because whenever we have cups, it really does talk about love. It talks about connection. So ultimately, you're emotionally connected to something and you need to let that go. Now, let's go ahead and throw another card. And your second card out is a new romantic cycle begins. Everything is lining up here, okay? Something new is about to happen for you romantically. And then we're going to go ahead and throw another one. Let's see what we get. Push through any insecurity. You're insecure about something? Question to write down on your journal and answer. Push through your insecurities. Okay. One more. We're nearing the 8-minute mark. One more, and take inspired action. Take inspired action towards your goals, your ambitions, whatever it is that you desire the most, whatever you hold most dear, whatever that thing is, go after it with every single ounce of energy that you have left. Okay? Thank you guys for watching.